Well, hello, and welcome to the DIY Aquariums and Fish Keeping YouTube channel. In today's video, we're doing an unboxing of some fish that we just got in. Okay, I wonder what we got in here. Got some heat packs, which are still kind of warm. Alright. Start with the first guy here. And it looks like a purple glowfish. A purple tetra glowfish. Don't worry, if you can't see him now, you'll see him in the tank, because I'll show you how I'm going to acclimate him. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, now we have a blue tetra goldfish, or glowfish. Okay. Looks like an orange tetra glowfish. Not sure what we got in here. Well, they sent that one to the side. That guy didn't make it through shipping. Okay. That looks like a pink tetra glowfish. That looks like two pink Danio glowfish. Two green Danio glowfish. These guys are rosy neon barbs. These will actually go in my 60-gallon community tank. Okay, there's another tetra glowfish. Looks like pink. Okay, we got two purple Danio glowfish. Two orange Danio glowfish. There's a green tetra glowfish. I don't know if you're able to see any of these guys. But like I said, if you don't see them here in the video, you'll see them as I'm acclimating them and once they actually go into the tank. And we got two blue glowfish, Danios. And these guys are red phantom tetras, which they will also go into the 60-gallon community tank. Okay, let me get some of this stuff cleared out of the way and I'll explain to you how I'm going to acclimate these guys. Okay, so I got some stuff moved out of the way. Now you can see why I got all the glowfish. It's going to go in this 20-gallon little glowfish tank that I set up. I'm going to float these bags for probably about a half hour to an hour to temperature acclimate them. and then I'll put them in the tank, which I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it, because none of the water in these bags are going to go in my tanks that I have right now. So let's go ahead and get these bags floating. Like I said, I'm not opening up none of these bags, I'm just floating them as they are. So there's the two, looks like orange glow Danios. Got two blue glow Danios. These look like they are two pinkish red glow Danios. There's two purple glow Danios. I might have to end up removing my lid to float all these guys. Give me a second, I'm going to have to take some water out of this tank so I don't end up overflowing the tank. Okay, so off camera I went ahead and removed some of the water so as I'm floating these bags I don't end up overflowing the tank. I did go ahead and remove the lid too as well to give me some more room to be able to float the bags. So let's move on. The last one we left off on was the two blue Danios, glow Danios. Now we have what looks like a pink tetra Glofish. I think that's, yep, a red tetra Glofish. There's a blue tetra goldfish. Glofish, not goldfish, sorry. We got two green Danios Glofish. There's a purple tetra Glofish. An orange tetra Glofish. A green tetra Glofish. And that is all for the Glofish. These other guys are going to go in my other tank. The red phantom tetras and the rosy neon barbs will go in my community tank. Which I'm going to go ahead and place them in there now. It's going to be the same concept. I'm just floating the bag, but I'm not opening them yet. Now once I go to release these guys, I'll show you on video me releasing the fish into the community tank. So do the power editing, I'm going to do a time lapse and get these guys acclimated. Okay guys, so it's been about an hour that these fish have been temperature acclimating, floating in these bags. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start getting these fish added to this tank. I'm going to remove all these bags, and I'm not going to put this water that are in these bags in this tank. What I'm going to do is I got a net that I'm going to put over a bucket so I can pour the water and the fish into the net. And then the only thing that'll be left in the net is the fish, and then I can put the fish right into the tank. So let me go ahead and start pulling these bags out, and we'll start getting these fish put in here. Alright, get my net ready here, and we'll start putting these fish in. Alright, got me a pair of scissors so I can cut open these bags. Like I said, I'm just pouring these guys into a net so the water will drain out into a bucket. And these was the Starfire Red Glofish. Come on in. Let them kind of swim out on their own here. Okay, we'll move on to the next one. We have a Starfire Red Tetra now. And again, I'm just going to let them kind of swim out on their own. There it goes. Alright, moving on. We have a Cosmic Blue Tetra that's going in now. Nope, he went right on out of the net. He was ready to go. Alright. Now we got the two Cosmic Blue Danios going in. There they go. Make sure they're all out. Yep. Alright, next we have a Moonrise Pink Tetra. Next, we are putting in a Galactic Purple Tetra. Okay. Next we have a Sunburst Orange, two Sunburst Orange Danios. Next, we have an electric green Tetra. Next is a Sunburst Orange Tetra. And I'm just kind of like letting this swim out of the net on their own. And shipment, when they get shipped, they're pretty stressed, so the least amount of stress I can cause on these guys, the better. There he goes. Next one we have two Glacic Purple Danios. They didn't hesitate to come out of the net, did they? It looks like we're down to our last bag for the Glofish tank. And it is going to be 2 electric green Danios. There's the last 2 going into this tank. Oh, there he goes. Okay, so I'm going to get some of my mess cleaned up here, and I'll come back once I get the lid put on here, and I'll let you guys watch these fish for a second before I release the ones in the 60-gallon community tank. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let all them glowfish kind of like settle in a little bit so they can color up a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and release these guys that I got for the 60-gallon community tank. And it's just going to be the same thing. I'm just going to dump the water and the fish into a net, so the water go into the bucket and I can put the fish right into the tank without putting the water from the bag in the tank. So, there's only 2 bags for this tank. So on the first bag we got 3 red Phantom Tetras, which these 3 should pair up with the one that's already in this tank. You always want to make sure too that all the fish come out of the bag when you do this. You don't want no fish left in the bags. Okay, so here's the 3 Phantom Tetras. And just like with the glowfish, I'm just going to let them kind of swim out on their own here. Well, kind of. There he goes. And those 3 should pair up with the one that I have in here already. And yeah, there's some glowfish in this tank too. Which is why I wanted to go ahead and do just a tank just for glowfish. These guys will stay in this tank as they've already been established in this tank. Alright, so the second bag for this tank, which is the last bag for this tank, there's 3 rosy neon barbs. Which, again, I already have one in here, so these 3 should pair up with the one that's already in this tank. Again, making sure that all the fish came out of the bag. And we'll put these guys in there now. there they go. Make sure I'm not going to scoop out any other fish here. This is my 60-gallon community tank, which I can do a video on it later on. So there it is. That's all the fish that we got in today. Give me a second and I'll go ahead and I'll turn the bright light on so you can actually see these guys in this tank. Okay, so I'll just give you a quick little preview. This is my 60-gallon community tank. It's got a fully programmable LED light on it, which I can do a review on it in another video. But so far, there's one of the new fish, which there's two more little guys just like that. There's the other one. The one fish right here, that's one of the new ones that we just got in. The one right here, the orange with the black dot on it. And there's one back there. I'm not sure. Oh, the other one's over there. And there's the other small one. But anywho, like I said, I'll do a video completely on this tank and a whole nother video. Let me get you guys back over to the Glofish tank, which is my newest setup. The tank's been established for a while, but being that it's a Glofish tank now, it's my newest style of escaping setup. So I'll get you guys switched back over there. Okay, so they're starting to color up pretty good in here. I'll just step back so you guys can kind of see this. Basically, the colors I got, we got the green tetra, we got a yellow tetra, a red tetra, a pink tetra. Well, I don't think that's yellow. I think that guy's actually orange. I'm sorry. And then for the Danios, we got all the same colors in the Danios, but I did two of each Danio since they're a little bit smaller fish. Now there is a beta fish in this tank as well. But so far, these guys are looking pretty good. And I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of food in here to see if these guys will eat. Danios and tetras are pretty hardy fish, so let's see if we can get these guys to eat. Just sprinkle a little bit of food in there. There they go. They're starting to realize I should put food in there. Alright, well, so far these guys are looking pretty good in there. For the most part, they ate some of the food that I put in there, so that's a good sign. They look pretty healthy. And I tell you what, for this being my first Glofish tank build, I like it. I think it came out pretty nice. What do you guys think? You can go down there in the comment section and tell me what you think about it. Maybe some suggestions of different, like, maybe plants or decor that I could put in here. And remember, click that subscribe button. The more subscribers I get, the more things like this I can do. And as always, have a wonderful day.